Hello everyone, this is Moses from Wilona's Cave, and this is a video debuting my first ever drive-thru RPG supplement, D20 Random Tables fantasy setting. This is going to be a living document. Currently it's about 400 pages, so it's from inspirations of games that I've played, movies, TV shows, other RPG supplements that I've got inspiration from over decades. And through my journals, taking notes, etc., and adding to them, and then compiling into here. It felt a little. It sounds weird saying this, but it felt longer editing this document, even though it's light editing, than it did the decades of building up to this point. This took a long time. I'm planning on selling this on drive-thru for $4.99, and any paid Patreon member will receive a current one, or up till when I upload this, will receive I hope, I don't know how drive-thru completely works, but I'm hoping to give them a coupon to download it through drive-thru. So I don't think it's right for them to have funded me through Patreon all these months, and then all of a sudden, hey, remember that supplements you're helping me work on? Well, you could buy it now. No, I want to give it to them, but like I said, I hope it works through drive-thru on that. So just know the thought was there if it doesn't work out that way. I think it should. I mean, I've asked publishers when I buy a book, hey, can you give me a PDF? And they do. So I just have to figure out how that works. Okay. But thank you, Patreon members. Due to your funding over these months, I could spend time finishing this. This was years in the making, decades of notebooks that I've done through my solo RPG time, 34 years of doing it, but probably notebooks of 25 plus years, and compiling it into this D20 Random Tables. So this is going to be a series of them. So it's going to be D20 Random Tables of, this is fantasy, so this is currently 400 pages. I'm going to continue building onto it. So it's light editing, and here's some more. I'll scroll through some stuff. 570 random tables with 11,000, there's some links, with 11,400 unique entries. Okay, it took a while to count, but it was easy, just 570 times 20. There's a link to my channel, Patreon. These tables were created over decades of playing solo. So now I'm going to go through. I don't want to forget anything. I thought I was going to say something else, but what are you going to do? Just a debut. It's not going to be live just yet. I'll do another video stating it's live. This is just to show you, because I'm still working on this right here. Let me show you. Here's the version and stuff. What is it? Random tables, and that's it. Boom, we go to table contents. So I'm going to try and do character. I cannot do hyperlink for every one. 570 hyperlinks for this supplement, and when I start adding to it, and if I add things into each chapter, I have to change all the hyperlinks again 570 times or more because I can't do that. I'm sorry. So every chapter has the page number associated with it, and I'm hoping the chapter titles are hyperlinked. I've never done that before. I don't think it's going to be hard, but I've never done it. So that's my fingers crossed that I can get that going. And then when you get to the chapter, you could click on this and go to chapter. I mean, this is the easy one. It's page 1, basically. But you can go to that beginning of the chapter, and everything's alphabetized. And I will continue doing that even when I add. So ancient times, book. Then we go to the C's, the D, E, F, H, I. You see, it's all alphabetized. So you start from here, and then you could scroll through the pages and find out where you need to be. But I cannot hyperlink every one. So let's go through remember, I'm trying my best to get that. I hope I could do this. So wish me luck, because I do not like buying supplements that, especially this many pages, that don't have hyperlinks. Okay, so I'm going to go scroll slowly through the table of contents. And let's just do that right now so you could read it slowly. So here are all the books. So each one, let me back up. Ancient tomes, that is a D20 table. Book conditions, D20 table. Book contents, D20, as you can see. So this is all This is 32 D20 tables. So what is that, 640? I hope I did that math right. I'm kind of tired. But 640 just in here. Just in chapter 1 is 640. And then we have characters and personalities, combat and conflict, critical roles, dungeons and dark places. By the way, I have an older video of this that was around 300 pages. Now we're at 400, so I've added 100 more pages from that old video. So if you like to stick around, because there's a lot more new stuff that I've added. I'm just slowly building it. Chapter 5, Dungeons and Dark Places. Chapter 6, Dungeon Rooms. And I'm thinking about creating a Dungeons D20 supplement on its own. I'm going to do a very expansive one because I have a lot of dungeon notes that if I include it with this, it's going to add another 50 pages probably. Dungeon Rooms, Encounters, Jobs, and Rumors. Food, Items and Things. Kingdoms, and that I have a lot of notes on kingdoms. I don't know if I'll do a separate document or supplement, but I decided not to. So it's 49. I thought it was 50. 49 D20 tables just for that. Kingdoms. Let's see. Magic, Arcana, and Arcana Wonders. Names. NPCs and characters. Pirates and Life at Sea. Might do my own supplement on that to expand upon that. Potions. Quests. Social and cultural elements. Strongholds. Taverns. A lot on taverns. Temples, ruins, and mystical sites. Unique fantasy topics. Now, keep in mind that this is a fantastical or fantasy setting, like I said. So a lot of these are like, they'll have enchanted words in there, etc. So I may make a medieval type of fantasy setting where not everything is like about enchantments and everything like that. But this is a fantasy setting book. So when you read it, you're like going through a forest, and the forest has some type of enchantment in it. Not all things are like that, but there's going to be a good amount. And here's the thing. Take from this, you roll on the D20, and then get inspiration from what you rolled on. You don't have to do it exactly what it says or what it reads. I do that with other people's supplements. But now I'm going to only use my own, by the way. I'm going to only play my supplements with my games now. Then I'm finally building upon my stuff. So with like Warhammer, I'm going to be playing with this system. And my solo RPG Game Master emulator that I'm almost done with. That's also going to be for sale on drive-thru of my own. And I did a little debut of that on the Warhammer Season 2, Episode 1, which I'll link right now. So you can watch that one to see how it sort of works. But that was a primitive time. I've expanded upon that. So creative fantasy settings. So like mysterious landmarks, mystical locations, etc. Wilderness and natural features. Encounters. And I love encounters, and I don't think it's expanded enough in many books that you buy. And I'm going to keep expanding on this. So Arctic and Snow, Caravan, Castle, Cave Underground, Coastal, Desert, Dimensional, Enchanted Forest, Ghost Ship, Haunted Locations, Island, Jungle, Magical Phenomena, Marshland, Mercenary, Mountain. See how they're all alphabetical to help you. Plains, Pilgrim, River, Road, Ruin, Sea, Swamp, Underground, Urban, Village, Volcanic, and Wizard Duel. So that's 29 different encounters, all D20s. And there will be more coming up once I get edited a little bit more. Adventurers, Equipment, Bestiary, Environment and Terrain, Factions and Organizations. There's 36 chapters, by the way. Festivals and Holidays, Flora and Fauna. And festivals and holidays, I really wish more people did this because it's really fun to do that type of stuff. Really fun to just go, what's going on here? Well, there's a festival going on. What kind? A ritual, and there'll be a D20 on that. Flora and Fauna. mystical phenomena, religion and worship, social interactions, transportation and travel, unusual locations, and I included it. I was going to do my own supplement, dark magic, but I said I'm going to do a little bit in here because I'm really into, not dark magic per se in the real world, but in solo RPG, or for group playing for all of you, if you're playing in groups with this supplement. I'm really into this. I'm really into witches and witch hunters, vampires, vampire hunters, swamp witches, shadow magic, necromantic constructs, necromancy, blood witches, cursed objects. You could read it all. That's what I'm into, all D20. And there we go. Then it goes into page 1. You can see right here. So I'll show you the light editing. Now, you could say, I'm just going to play devil's advocate. Moses, you could highlight this and just do a double layout. So it's like 10 and 10 and squeeze this down and it won't have to be 400 pages. That's 100% right. But do you know that when it's time to edit further, or add more stuff within a chapter, you'll get crazy gonzo type of things that could happen to this document. Like if this was double, like 10 and 11 through 20, so I basically cut this in half and can squeeze this book down, and I go, oh, you know what, let me add another one here, ancient tome, let's do another A thing, put it here, things could go gonzo. Like copy paste into here, no matter if you do page breaks, section breaks, etc., it doesn't matter. Things can go crazy. The best way that I've experienced when you're dealing with a big document like this is just don't do many edits. Just paste it like you're doing a list, and that's all it is a list. You can see. Okay, that's all it is lists of D20s, because this is a living document. Okay, and if there's anyone out there when you do purchase the book, please do the supplement. That'll be awesome. And you could just email me, Moses. I really thought you would have done more of this topic. Okay, what are your ideas? Well, this, that, and the other. Okay, I'm writing them down, and I'll work on some D20s on them and add them later. This is a living document, and I don't know if there's many living documents on DriveThru. Which would be interesting. Why more people don't do that? If there's problems or if there's things you want to add, just add it later, Because this can go to 4, 5, 6, 700, 800 pages. I don't know. It can go on forever. Now, because of that, everybody, print on demand, POD, is out of the question. Because it's never going to end. So, and it'll be so huge. Already it's at 400 pages. I don't think this would be a good thing for print on demand, unless I section this out in different PDFs or different books or supplements. But I'm not doing that. That's too much work. So yeah, so this is what it's going to look like. Ancient tomes, book conditions. So if you roll a number 10, torn cover, book contents, book covers. Let's look at some other things. Let me really scroll down. Let's see. I don't know where I'm going, so let's see. Tavern. Of course we always begin in a tavern. You see? Every campaign starts in a tavern. Jeez. Let me go to another one. Magical phenomenon. So, let's see here. I'm going to show you a couple cool things that I did. It took a while to do this. So every chapter will have chapter 24, like right here, chapter 24 encounters. It'll be chapter 24 encounters throughout that chapter. So if you're on a random page, it's like, where am I? Well, obviously you're reading encounters, but you go, oh, chapter 24 encounters. And then everyone will have its page. Page this. So let's see. Caravan encounters. A caravan of merchants selling exotic goods. Things like that, everybody. Coastal encounters. I thought I saw castle. Did I do castle? Yes. Oh, I thought I forgot to input it. A ghostly knight wandering the halls, etc. Okay, let's go in one more scroll. Let's go this way. And elven cuisine. Sun-dried tomato with basil salad. Enchanted foods. See, I do a lot of I love enchantments. You're going to see a lot of enchanting things. You're going to see a lot of whispers. Like every encounter or any kind of new place will have 1 or 2 in the D20 saying whispers, like whispering woods, whispering sands. I like that type of stuff. And plus I had to fill up these tables with stuff. I didn't repeat things, but I repeated like adjectives or certain key phrases or words. So forbidden foods, the witch's heart elixir, forbidden forest fruit salad, hexed honey cakes, nightshade berry tart, gnome snacks. I love gnomes. So small folk comfort food, the halflings basically. Street foods, items and things, ancient relics. Anyways, I'm just scrolling through it. So yeah, I'll do some more updates on this and let you know when it goes live, of course. Let me know if you have any questions, or even if you have like, is it going to have this? Like you look through the table of contents, Moses, you should include this, and I'll put it on my list. I'll do like 10 pages worth of stuff, like these type of 10 pages around there, and then add it to this document and re-upload and update the file, and then everybody should be getting an email, or you have to check your, My Library for updated files. But other than that, happy gaming, everybody. This took a lot of time. Bye.